welcome back to another book haul. This is my May book haul and I have about 18 books here or so. Actually this is all books that I bought in April and I was supposed to do it kind of at the end of April, but I just didn't get the chance. So basically I'm going to call it my May book haul, but it's pretty much the books I bought in April. So yeah, let's just get right into it because I've got a whole bunch of books here to show to you. So yeah, so the first one I have is The Watcher in the Shadows by Carlos Ruiz Zafran. I'm not sure about that pronunciation. But yeah, this is one that I'm really excited to read and I hope to get to it soon. It's kind of this mysterious book about, I think it's a mother and a daughter or son who moved to this kind of weird place with this toy maker. I don't know, it sounds really interesting and really quirky and I've heard good things about it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. So yeah, that is The Watcher in the Shadows. The next one I've got is Origin, is that what it's called? Yeah, by Jessica. God, these people are having weird names. Cool. You know what? Let's just not do the names. So Origin is, again, I don't know too much about these. I kind of like to go into books blind. I've not really read many of them yet, but this is another one I'm really excited about. And I believe it's about kind of clones or mechanical, not mechanical beings, but beings that have been kind of genetically modified. And this one girl who's in the rainforest and she's never really left this certain place where she's been, and I don't know, it sounds really interesting. But there's another book by sort of that I also want to really read called Vitro, I think it's called, and it sounds really interesting as well, but I haven't picked that one up yet, so I'll see how I go with yeah, it's in the back here, Vitro. So I'll see how I go with this one, and then if I enjoy this, hopefully I'll pick up the other one as well, because that also sounds really interesting. They're all kind of to do a bit like sciencey stuff, and then, you know, other things happen, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. The next one is one you've probably heard of, and it is Alice in Zombieland. Yeah, many people have read this book, picked up this book, hauled this book. I've heard that it's not really particularly about Alice in Wonderland, that it's kind of its different own thing. So I'm kind of glad that I know that going into it. That's just what I've heard, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, again, I'm really looking forward to this one, and I'm just really excited to read it. It definitely looks really interesting. Plus, I really love these covers. Hopefully, I'll enjoy it, so then I can pick up the rest of the series. Because, like I said, these covers are really cool and really pretty. So yes, I believe, I don't know how many of them there is now actually, but I know there's definitely 3. I'm sure there's 3. I'm sure I've seen 3 floating around. I don't know if there's any more, but yeah, so hopefully I'll enjoy that first one so I can get the rest of the series. The next one I have is one that I'm actually super excited about, and it is The School for Good and Evil. This book I am so pumped about. I'm hoping to read this, well actually I'm probably going to read next month now in June, because I've just got such a big pile for my May books, but I am really looking forward to it. Basically what I can gather, it's a middle grade book, and it's in a series, and this is obviously the first in the series. It's about a girl who, well, it's about 2 girls, and there's a school for good and there's a school for evil, like in this kind of fairy tale land, and the one that's supposed to be sent to the good school accidentally gets sent to the bad school, and the one that's supposed to be sent to the bad school accidentally gets sent to the good school. That's kind of what I think the plot is, but I don't know. What does it say on the back here? I just heard somebody else say that, so hopefully that is the plot. But yeah, this one is the one that I'm super excited about. Actually, to be honest, I'm pretty excited about all these, which is a good thing considering I bought them. The next one, again, I'm very excited about, and it is Everybody Sees Ants by A.S. King. I've heard great things about this book, and this is my first A.S. King book, and it's kind of the one that I wanted the most, so, you know, that makes sense to pick up the first one that you wanted the most. But yeah, I don't actually know anything about it, and I'm just excited to kind of go into it not really knowing much about it, so yeah, that one I'm super excited about as well. The next one I've got here is Fracture. This is a really quite short book, and it's basically about this girl who has this accident, and then after the accident, you know, weird kind of things go on. It's one of those type of books. But yeah, you know, I read the synopsis and I read a couple of reviews and I thought it sounded interesting, so I was like, yes, I'll go ahead and pick that one up. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get to that at some point. The next one, well actually the next one I bought along with another one in this pile from like a bargain bin type of thing online. So it was like a used bargain bin. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just try it. And honestly, it kind of came really bashed up, but it's okay. And it is I Hunt Killers, but yeah, it's really, okay, I've seen worse bashed up books. But it is pretty bashed up, as is the other one. So maybe I won't be doing that bargain bin thing again. It was on Awesome Books. I bought books from them before, and that's fine, but it was just that this was their bargain bin, like, you know, section. But I did really want this book, so I just was like, yeah, okay, you know, and got all carried away. But anyway, I Hunt Killers is about this boy whose father, I believe, is a serial killer, and it sounds really interesting. And again, this is one I really want to get to soon. I've been watching a lot of Dexter, so that's kind of why I wanted to read something a bit like darker and with some murders and stuff. Like, I don't know, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this one looks really good. The next one I got I'm really excited about as well. I feel like I really need to stop saying that now. We get the point. I'm very excited. The Mysterious Benedict Society. This is a series, and it's kind of about these children who are like very intelligent, and they're 4 children with unusual talents are recruited for a top secret mission. I don't know, it sounded really interesting. It's in a series. I thought that I would really enjoy it, so yeah, I'm excited about that too. Okay, the next one looks awesome. Life as We Knew It. Okay, this one I'm very excited about. Again, I'm going to put this on my list to read very soon. The moon shifts closer to the earth and everything goes haywire. This is like my kind of book. I definitely love things to do with space and the moon and all things like that. So this one I am very excited about. And again, it's in a series, so I'm hoping that I'll love this so I can pick up the rest. The next book is by Daniel Handler, and that's the reason I picked it up. I don't like the cover of it at all. I just, it's the basic 8. I just don't like the way this is all laid out. I don't like this cover or anything, but it's okay because it's Daniel Handler. I really hope I'll love it. You know, Lemony Snicket. I loved Why We Broke Up. I love the series of Unfortunate Events. So yes, I'm excited for that one. Okay, next I got 2 books that I requested from Hotkey Books, obviously all those ones and all the other ones. I bought apart from these 2 which I requested for a review. The first one being the Yellowstones, which I've already mentioned and talked about and done a review of. And the next one is the If You Find This, which sounds really, really, really cool. It's kind of about these kids who go on this kind of treasure hunt with their grandfather. It sounds really wacky and fun. I'm really looking forward to reading this one soon. So yeah, those are those 2. And then next I got Paper Towns by John Green. I haven't read Paper Towns, the movie's coming out soon, and I've read some of his other books and really enjoyed them. But this was my pickup from Lisbon, which is really exciting because if you saw my last video, I also talked about where I'm trying to pick up books from different countries and save the receipts you see in the top there, and staple them in the front, so then I'll have a collection of books, you know, from different countries and stuff. I think that'll be really cool that one day I'll have, you know, a bunch of books from different places. So yeah, this is the book I got from Lisbon. So obviously I'm very excited about that one. The next one I've actually read, and this is The Familiars. I got this for a book club that I am joined with Act Out Games. This is their book of the month, and I read it and I absolutely loved it. I'm going to have a review up. I think it should be up tomorrow. So yes, wait for my review on that one. I really enjoyed it. And the next one is upside down. It's Shift, and this is a book that I am reading with my friend. And we were supposed to read it last month, but we both didn't get to it, so it's kind of okay. We're like, oh, okay, so this is on my list, on my TBR for May. I will be reading this actually next, so yes, I'm looking forward to that one. It's 2 people who go on a bike ride. A bike ride? No, they go on like a bike road trip. They go far, they don't just go ride their bikes. And then they have a fallout, and one of them goes home, and when they get back, they realise the other one didn't return and doesn't know where they are. So that sounds really interesting. Then Agatha Christie, The 450 from Paddington. This one I'm also going to be reading this month because I didn't read Agatha Christie last month, so I was like, yes, need to get to this one. I kind of pick up an Agatha Christie book as I read an Agatha Christie book, so once I've read one, I'll pick up a new one, and so on, so on. And then the next one I've got is The Lux, which I heard is like 1800s Gossip Girl, like, you know, New York society, and yes, you know, the elite, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm really, really excited about this, and I hopefully will read it either at the end of this month or the beginning of next. Super excited for that. And it's a series as well, so I like series. And then this is the other one that I got from a bargain bin thing, which looks like it's been folded in half and true. And it is White Cat by Holly Black. Again, another series, and I really like Holly Black, so yes, hopefully I'll enjoy this one. It's kind of like, you know, the supernatural. I shouldn't know much about it, but Holly Black, I was like, oh yeah, I want to pick that up, so I did. So yes, those are the books that I picked up last month in April. Let me know down in the comments below if you have read any of these books. Until then guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!